Yo, yo, welcome back to the Banana Boat. I am your host, Michael Smith, checking in from Austin, Texas.
Yes, sir. This is Marcus Jack. I'm coming from Dallas, Texas.
Mic check 1 2 1 2, baby, coming from the Midwest, Nat Town. This your boy Darius, man.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are in.
Welcome back.
So it's a lot of sports going on. I mean, we had Game 7 of the World Series this past weekend. We got college football in full swing. We got
Yep.
NFL in full swing. We got hockey, which you could tell me Wayne Gretzky came back and I wouldn't know with hockey right now. So, but I know it's in full swing.
Hey man. Hey
They
man, you
start
got
the same time as the NBA. I just know that.
hey man, you got a black puck being smacked around on white ice. Come on, brother.
But as always, we are going to be here to talk about NBA first and foremost. So we're going to kick it off with our newest signature segment, Call Me Crazy. And I'm going to kick this one off in light of some recent news. Call me crazy, but it is the beginning of the end for Ja Morant in Memphis.
Yeah,
He
it's
uh
done.
he got a 1 game suspension, came back last night. And yeah, they just kind of he's kind of given the Marshawn Lynch, I'm just here so I won't get fined vibes right now
Yep.
with his post-game interviews. But I heard on the Hoop Collective, Tim Bontemps pretty much said Ja's not a top 10 point guard. He's not even sure that he's like a guy you want to build around.
And he said
I
he said even talent wise, he's not top 10.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, and
aggressive.
I felt he went a little too hardcore on that take. Maybe because I'm a Nike guy, I know that Ja's a guy that we're pushing right now. So I haven't given up on Ja, but I think it's the beginning of the end for his time in Memphis. I think they kind of need to hit
Hmm
reset, and I think that he could. It's fair to maybe say he's not a top 10 talent, and a top 10 point guard feels a little crazy to say, but if we start doing the list,
Yeah.
he's closer to 10 than he is to one. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't
Memphis,
like it.
Memphis is
I didn't like how he was giving Darius Garland more credit than Ja.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
started talking about if there's a
He
redraft.
is in Tim Bon yeah, he is in Tim Bontemps on the
Yeah,
Hoop
sorry, yeah,
Collective.
Tim Bontemps. He said that if there was a redraft, Darius Garland would go ahead of Ja and Zion. And
Absolutely.
Zion I could see
Absolutely
because
not.
Zion's missed a lot of time, but Ja's actually led his team to the playoffs. Like Garland is
Yeah.
injured half the time too, so I don't feel like
And he
it's
missed
any
what with a
different.
turf toe with which turf toe is a bad injury, but he missed the playoffs last year. And Ja,
But
when
but
he is healthy, Memphis wins.
but I mean, we're being honest, like Darius Garland and my namesake, you know what I'm saying? I respect the lineage.
Right, right,
Uh
right.
he
You
he
see,
hasn't he hasn't led anything. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
even on the Cavs team, I'm not saying that the Cavs team success isn't partly because of him, but I mean we gotta just keep it a buck. Like
he's number three
Ja,
in order and
yeah,
on
yeah,
his own team.
he's one of three. But when Ja plays, they know the Grizzlies have a great shot at winning.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? And I mean,
it's getting less and less. That I will
Yeah.
say that the talent in the NBA is filling out to the point where Ja had his chance to be a top 10. Now there's guys kind of passing him up. I mean,
mhm.
Yeah.
I think Cade
So
is a legit name that's passing him up. Like
yeah,
there's some like since what Ja, I don't remember the exact year. It probably was 3 years ago when Ja was looking like a top 10 guy.
Twenty twenty
Since
two was the year the Warriors won the championship
and
mm,
because they played him in the
he knocked out Ant Edwards in the playoffs. Since then, Ant has passed him up. Since then,
yeah,
Shea has
pass him
like
on.
completely passed him
Yeah,
up.
completely pass him up.
Vic, Cade, like,
yeah.
and the
I
If you've been
guys,
following us since if you've been following us since season one, I asked the question in season one, like, what has Ja gotten better at?
right?
Yeah,
Uh, he's gotten better at getting in trouble, getting fined.
true. I mean, I mean, playing. Let's play devil's advocate, man. Like, is it the beginning of the end for his time in Memphis? Is it partly on him though? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
it goes both. It's a two-way
Yeah,
street.
yeah, like he's kind of created some of that toxicity that he's getting right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I even saw something that said like oh, I didn't want to be the face of the league. it's like, yeah, but you kind of had the world, you kind of had the world was your oyster. And then you want to play with, you want to play with guns. It's like, come on, bro. Like, Clarence has, Clarence got both good parents, and Clarence parents have a really good marriage. Like, that's where you come from, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not saying you ain't in the hood, but it's like you wasn't in the, you wasn't in it like that, bro. Like,
And
your
even if
pocket,
you were like at this point, you have so many like mentors and guidance around
yeah,
you. Like, come on now, like
you're
some
you're
of the
so you're
hardest dudes that came through the league, like
yeah
settle
you
down.
yeah you're such a brand now. It's like at this point you gotta be smart. Like, dude, you're the bag. Don't mess it up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I mean,
The vibe.
I think it's his time is over in Memphis, but I think it's probably on him that is over in Memphis.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility that before the trade deadline we're getting in, even maybe even sooner, that we're getting an alert from
Yeah,
Shams that
you think
Ja's been
so?
traded. I
Well, I
I
think if you
yeah, if
go
they don't
ahead.
if they don't if they're not winning, I think is 100% in the realm of possibility he gets
I-
traded this
Yeah,
year.
If you're Memphis, you don't want what happened to Jimmy in Miami to happen because Jimmy tanked his value so much they end up trading him for Wiggins and like one pick. You honestly, Memphis should be shopping him now. Like trade him while his value's still up. If you wait till
yeah.
he sours until February, and then now he's only worth what uh,
A couple picks
Emmanuel
probably.
quickly in one pick. Like you don't
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
want
not
to
great.
you want
But
to
the
trade him before it gets real scary and real bad, and he tarnishes his
but
reputation.
it's interesting. Mark Spears with ESPN isn't a guy that is a hot take guy. Like he's pretty well
Right.
respected in the industry, and he said, like, when talking to league executives, that Ja's value isn't that high right now. So I almost feel like you may have to play it out till Christmas to get his value up some and get
What if it
him,
gets
because his
worse? More suspensions. Like, do you
it's
trust him to get his value up between now and then? What if an injury?
it's very possible. It's very possible. But I don't think if you trade him right now, you're going to get what you would feel is proper value. And
Mm,
even from you gotta, the biggest loss for the Mavericks was whether or not they were right or wrong. They lost the trade because public sentiment was not on their side. If you're going to trade Ja Morant from Memphis, you gotta at least make it where Memphis can get behind it and be like, you know what, like, he was our dude, but I could understand it based off what we got. And I don't think you're going to get anything close to that for him right now.
Yeah. You know what the sad part about all this is? I know, especially since the podcast era started, many players have come out saying like you have to be delusional to make it to this level. You have to have like an irrational faith in yourself. And I think a lot is
mhm,
said to that, but a lot isn't said about how many players get themselves kicked out of the league or kicked themselves out of the Hall of Fame because of that
mhm.
irrationality and because of like the awareness. Like
Yeah.
once you find a role in the league, like you have to have a sense of awareness to keep that role. I think Ja found the role as the number one star, but his awareness, his lack of awareness, is keeping him from being that. And
Yeah,
so the same thing that worked for him to get him to this point is the same thing that's going to work against him because he's going to end up a guy that's all talented, should be Hall of Fame eventually. He's going to be like a second tier star on a team where he's frustrated and getting traded all over the place, and his career is going to be more of a what if than a what he actually was.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's still early. I mean, this is season. I mean, it's getting late quick, but it's season 7. So we're not a rookie, a second or third year play anymore, where it's like, man, he still has so much potential. We're getting to the point where you should be hitting your stride as far as what you should be. So time
There's
time will
there's a
tell.
I was gonna say there's only a few guys I could think of that their attitude got in the way of them being a Hall of Fame player, and like DeMarcus Cousins comes to my mind first.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's a Hall of Fame talent, but because of his
And
attitude and
John
because
Wall, I
of
mean,
his
from
beef,
Kentucky too. John
right,
Wall's
right,
on
right,
one of them. I
because
mean,
of
granted, a lot of injuries with him, but still,
injuries.
he
But
got out of the league
I
quicker because
think,
he just wanted to be. He wanted to be in the streets too.
yeah. So DeMarcus and Ja's first 5, 6, 7 years of the league are so good talent wise. I think they could have made it off the Hall of Fame if their head was just in the right spot
Yeah.
in those first 7 years.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like Boogie kind of gets a bad rap to an extent. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like, I see what you're saying, but I feel like Boogie kind of gets a little bit of a bad rap too.
He does, but I think
I
that's
think we're
Uh-oh.
back on Spirit. We back on Spirit.
Oh, that brother's back on Frontier Airlines. He back on Allegiant. He back on Spirit Airlines. That boy stutter stepped hard. Yeah, that's
We're
dead.
gonna see if he's revived here anytime soon. But
Nah, he's done. He's done. He's done. That's hilarious. He's done.
yeah, we're gonna fly without him here for a second. I think when it comes to DeMarcus Cousins though, I think he gets a bad rap to a degree, but I also think when he got traded to New Orleans that year, he was killing when him and
Yeah, he
the
was.
numbers were there. They weren't
He got
necessarily
hurt.
winning to that level, but yeah, then he tore his Achilles,
Yeah,
and
he
it was
got
kind of
hurt.
the beginning. It was kind of the beginning of the end for him at that
Yeah.
point. So I don't think it was even as much his attitude became a problem after the talent was no longer there.
Yeah,
the same way.
because I mean that's the thing. Like when you have the talent, teams are more than willing to allow some things to let go. You know, like but when the talent start to diminish, all of a sudden it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you know, it's kind of like, man, like when you got the bag, you cheating on your girl, she cool with it. The second that bag, second that bag stop. Now she like, yo, you got to move different, big dog. You not providing me with the same lifestyle to get away with this.
No comment. No comment. No comment. I ain't touching that one with a 10-foot pole. But I get what you're saying though. When you can no longer provide me the same same lifestyle, it's a little harder to put up with the nonsense.
What they say? Yesterday's price is today's price, man. Is always what have you done for me now? And in the league, is very much that. What have you done for me now?
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
That boy, he on that Spirit Airline again.
We'll see. We'll see if he's flying. If he's at least upgraded to Southwest.
I thought he upgraded that internet a while ago. I guess
I thought he did too. We hadn't had some issues in a while, but I guess I guess we're back on Spirit.
All right, I'm back.
Back to your regular schedule program.
You sure?
Bro, whoever our producer is, man, screwing stuff up, man. We need to fire them. I put the Wi-Fi. I put the Wi-Fi extender in my house. It ain't do nothing. I'm returning that joint.
Yo, all right, yo. What's I'm gonna go on my call me crazy, yo. If you ain't ready, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Mine's on par with Ja's.
All right, back go.
Call me crazy. The Pelicans need to either double down right now, or this trade is gonna be the worst one in history.
It's already one of the worst ones. They're 0-6.
They're 0-6
today.
Atlanta's looking good because they
refresh on the trades for those that don't know.
The Pelicans moved from like pick 20 to like 18. I'm messing up
23 to 13.
23 to 13 this year.
Okay.
So to draft the guy they have now and Derek Queen, and they gave Atlanta their first round pick for 2026.
Ooh.
Meaning that right now they're last in the league. If they get any type of good pick, it's going straight to Atlanta. There's no protections, no nothing.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and just tank. They need to get what they can for
What do you they can't tank though.
I mean tank in the sense that they just need to strip it down. They need to trade Zion, they need to trade Trey Murphy, they need to trade Herb. They need to basically try to see what Fears has. They need to see what Queen has. And I hate saying it because I feel like he's a solid coach, but Willie Green is probably going to be the byproduct of a bad roster build.
He's probably going to get fired soon.
Yeah. It may be on. I mean, we're coming to you guys on November 4th, November 5th. We may be waking up and the Pelicans are 0-7 and they fired him.
Yeah, if they lose to the Hornets tonight, oof.
without LaMelo and without
Yeah.
Brandon Miller.
Yeah, Zion's not playing, but it's I mean, it's reminiscent of like the Nets trade. The Nets essentially building Boston's roster because one of
Yeah.
those picks end up turning into Jason Tatum. But it just usually you don't see the switch that fast. Like this is this draft coming up, a historic draft. Like it's not
Yeah.
like they gave up a pick way down 4 or 5
What
years.
the
And like,
Boozer twins, the AJ,
yeah,
Badenza, yeah, it's
you
some
sound
killers
like me,
coming.
bro.
Yeah, yeah, his last,
AJ
his,
The
DeBatanza,
yeah,
Bans
yeah,
the Ba-
Tarzan.
the
yeah.
Bansa, which
His last name, them syllables, gave me a couple uppercuts in there. I ain't gonna even hold
AJ hold me closer, Tiny Dancer.
you.
Bro. But
The
the
B
the dope
the BYU
the beat, yeah, the banter
Hey,
that
hey,
dude,
that NIL is hitting at BYU though. I never seen more black people on the court for BYU in my life.
Go,
bro.
yeah,
They said
you know why he went to
I will be
BYU.
abstinent for that money.
he,
Hey, hey, they gave him the he got game treatment.
yep.
Yeah, Lord,
If you
no.
know, if you know, if you know, you
If
know.
you know,
Right.
you know.
Hey, he got the real sponsorships out there, the real brand deals out
Lord have
there.
mercy,
Said come to big state.
bro. I don't know how we get here. Jeremiah Fears, bro. Jeremiah Fears is
He's
dope.
been hooping.
He been hooping.
He's been
He's
hooping.
just a rookie. That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be dope in a few years.
Yeah, you can't put all your hopes and aspirations on a 6'3" guard right now.
Yeah, three games in, they already had to bench Jordan Poole. Like, but I
That was
think
what yeah. I was gonna say too, because I'm sitting here watching that game. If you have to rely on Jordan Poole to be the adult in the room,
that's
you are in the wrong room.
burn the room down.
should have never got rid of CJ.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe they should trade for
Pull a
Ja.
Maggie Gyllenhaal and burn the block down.
Wait, should they trade for Ja? Like, bro, go for broke.
Why? Why?
Why?
Because they can't tank this year. Like, this could literally turn out to
They
be
can't. They
this
can't
could be
tank, but
the number one pick.
They can't tank, but they can do what the New York Jets did on the football side. The Jets do have their own pick this year, but basically trade all that you can for
Yeah.
other for somebody else's picks, like and trade what you have because you still have some good assets. I mean, they still got
yeah.
Jordan
Trey,
Hawkins. Like
Herb.
we forget Jordan Hawkins is on that roster.
Hawkins
Yeah.
can go for a
Put
pick.
put
That's
put
right.
him or even just put him in and see what you have. But you have three between Zion, Trey Murphy, and Herb Jones. Those are three dudes that tomorrow, if healthy, can step into a playoff team and contribute.
Yep.
But if you're the management for the Pelicans and the GM, your job is to save your job. And if that pick turns into a 1, 2, or 3 in
But
2026,
listen,
they're fired. They're
But the GM, they just got hired though. The coach is the one
they
on the
will
hot
get
seat.
fired.
The front
in a year.
office, the front office staff just got hired. They're going to give them at least 2-3 years to try to see what they
Yeah.
have.
Here's
Not
the
if that
on
not if
on
that pick turns
paper
into a 1, 2, 3.
on paper they should not be as bad as they are.
That's true.
No,
They
so,
just
so
Like-
they're
like,
going to
I'm
blame.
look-
So they're going to blame Willie Green.
Yeah, they should not be as bad as they are. But like
so is
yeah,
Zion
I mean,
that good then? Is
huh?
Zion that good then? If on paper,
I
like
mean, I don't know. I've got off that Zion train like 2 years ago,
I
3
should've.
years ago.
I should have
So
left with you.
I don't know. I'm kind of just watching the Zion train. I refuse to get back on.
And honestly, the Gail Benson, she owns the Saints too. Like she's paying more attention to the football of the of her New Orleans ownership than she is the basketball. So honestly, Joe Dumars can fly below the radar for the next year or two, and Troy
I mean,
Weaver,
just think
they'll
about
be fine.
Think about who they got. They got Zion, you got Poole, you got Fears. Murray's, he's hurt, but then you got Trey Murphy, Derek Green, Kevon Looney, Jordan Hawkins.
Herb Jones.
Yeah, Herb Jones, DeAndre Jordan, Jose Alvarado, Sadiq Bey. I'm like you don't have trash. Like, I mean, you got a couple guys like Trey Alexander. I think
bro.
he had a decent up and coming.
You said DeAndre Jordan, like that man should still be in the league.
That man just got a 10-day.
No. I'm saying him like in a sense like you at least have a vet presence. He knows how to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like looking at them, I'm like you don't have. I'm not saying you're gonna win anything, but you should be able to get some games though.
They should be fighting for a play-in seed.
Yeah,
if healthy, they should be fighting for a play-in
you're not. I'm not looking at their squad like, oh man, they're gonna go deep in the playoffs. No, you can probably still a play-in spot though. Like you guys aren't completely buds,
Man, the thought was that if Zion gets healthy, that should
bruh.
fix all the problems.
Hey, here's the
He's healthy. Well,
hey.
partly healthy.
They've been hoping Zion be healthy since Zion got drafted.
He's just sitting out random games now. But
They've
like
been they've been
he's
hoping
playing and
That's
they're
gonna
still
be
losing.
but that's gonna be his career at this point. He's
Yeah.
gonna
And
even if healthy, he's gonna be missing games.
It's always going to be a lower extremity type of injury. Right now, it's a hamstring. It's always going to be something.
He's out
to
for a
his legs.
hamstring right now.
It's always going to be something with the lower body. So that's what I'm saying. Like I just think like you cannot count on Zion. Me personally, if Zion, he's your best player. I don't count on him to lead my franchise though.
I just thought if he
Respectfully.
was actually on the court, that they
agree,
would win those
100%.
games.
Yeah, no. When he's on the court, he's
But they're losing. That's my problem.
It's getting them on the court. That's the issue.
Well,
Like,
he's
But that's where I say it's going to come down to like Willie Green is going to be blamed for the fact that they're 0-7.
He's going.
You're not going to blame the front office. The front office just got hired. They're going to get at least a year and a half. Like we may be looking at like Christmas next year at the soonest that they get fired. But they made it one of the dumbest trades in NBA history within the first 5 minutes. But I think they're going to get at least another year and a half before they get.
We're gonna see. Joe Dumars is gonna be collecting them unemployment checks here in about 8 months. We'll see about that. Mark my words.
Remind me, Troy Weaver is one of the people that negotiated this new CBA, right?
I don't know if he did. I didn't know if he was part of that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I know he's he's the reason the Pistons sucked for a while.
yeah. And they said go ahead and come screw up our franchise down here too, because that Pistons connection with Joe Dumars.
Atlanta Hawks will be fun though when they get this top draft pick next year. I'm feeling
them, and then then San Antonio still has a pick too. Like they still have somebody's pick. I want to say they have another Atlanta pick coming, but Atlanta's gonna be decent, but they still have multiple picks coming.
Yeah, that's right.
So I don't think Atlanta has the first round pick this year because I think it goes to San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right about that.
Because you can't trade them back-to-back years, and they got it 2 years ago and drafted Castle, or no, it might have been that second pick with Castle. But then they don't have. I don't think Atlanta has their pick this year, but.
Well, they'll be fine with the Pelicans. They'll be fine with the Pelicans pick. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, let me do my call me crazy before we get deeper in the weeds here. Call me crazy. Miles Turner is going to be a perfect front court mate to Giannis. And in Indy, I say that because Indy booed that man after he gave him 10 years. And I know people was like, oh, well, he disappeared. And it took me listening to Jeff T talk about it. And I'm like, when he said it, I started looking at them play. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I was always like, man, Miles Turner need to get there on the block. He need to get there on the block. But Pacers, the way they played fast pace. And he was a stretch five. His shooting pulled people out the paint so everybody else can work. So you don't necessarily need him on the block. Without him, the Pacers don't have that. They don't have anybody in that fill that five that can shoot. And I feel like right now in the Bucks, Giannis can do all his work in the paint. And then now you got Miles Turner that can literally cook on the outside, not to worry about nothing. So I think he's gonna be perfect. He's gonna be perfect for Giannis. Like I
had to pay.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go deep into the playoffs. I can see that. I can see that addition to him. I can see the Bucks mess around going deep into the playoffs again.
I think the Bucks going deep into the playoffs is more a reflection of how crappy the East is and how good the Bucks are. And trust me, these past few games I've been watching, I like it. Miles got off to it's been a rough start, but I don't doubt he's gonna acclimate and all that kind of stuff. I just don't think there's like the Knicks and the freaking Cavs aren't even starting off strong, and they're supposed to be the top 2 seeds. So I think if the Bucks do go far, it's based on how weak the East is.
It's pretty much they just need like a point guard.
Yeah, I'm with Miles Turner, and he's a DFW
native.
You're
about to slander this man. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna always go back to, is he a $50 million player? Because they paid him
Over
$108
how
million.
many years?
No, listen. They paid him $108 million contract for 4 years.
Yeah.
But remember who they had to stretch and use the stretch provision on to get him. They had to pay. They're paying Dame Lillard $20 million a year still, and they're paying Miles Turner almost 30. So you're essentially saying Miles Turner is a $50 million player. I love him as a $27 million a year player, but the fact that he to acquire him, you basically made a decision that's eating up $50 million of your cap every single year.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't see it. I just don't think.
But I mean, for what was out there, he probably was the best option. Like, is he a $50 million player? No, I think he's definitely like 25 to 30. I think he earned his money.
Well, the Pacers didn't think that. That's why they end up.
Yeah, and
losing him.
the Pacers gonna be cheeks.
Yeah.
But if I tell you,
boo-boo.
if I tell you got sardine and you got spam as your two options to eat, it's like, sardines better. Like, it's still like, it's still sardines at the end of the day.
But hey, but I ain't
What
gonna be
am I
hungry.
supposed
Though.
to do? Trade?
Right, I ain't
y'all?
gonna be hungry though.
Right.
I ain't gonna be hungry,
At least
though.
you're not starving, which
Yeah, I
is
ain't
where they would be
starving.
without Giannis.
See, here's the thing. You see two options. I see three: sardine, spam, or starve. I
That's
know
fair.
I ain't gonna starve.
You're not
I know
lying,
that.
bro.
And you have a point, but it's also the alternative of, you know what? Let me go out and sell this pack so I can go eat at a 5-star restaurant.
Hey, but I ain't gonna starve, is what I'm saying. You still missing that point. I'ma eat though. I'ma eat.
Now I'm confused. Like, where's Stan Ananias and all this?
Who the heck is Stananiah?
That,
That sounds like a biblical character.
Let me tell you something.
I got lost.
You said that name.
Thanasis?
Hold on. He said that name, and I swear stuff started floating in my office here. I thought you cast a spell.
Say it again. Say it again.
It sounded like that.
I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing root work over here, casting some voodoo spells.
Like,
say it again. Say it again. That's Salonika. That's
Antetokounmpo. It's, bro, these Greek, they got some names on them, bro.
Hey, bro, it don't matter. We could say this dude's name is Peanut Tillman, and you would say Pia A Nut Tylerman. Like, it would not matter.
I got lost in the metaphor, bro.
Them syllables be slapping you upside your head so hard.
I'm trying to keep up, man. I'm just trying to keep up.
Hey, say it one more time.
The Nassus, bro.
I'm not saying
No, I want to hear how you said it. He said, that man said Thessalonica. He said Ananias and Sapphira.
Let me tell you something. You old tongue-tied dog catcher.
Bro, he don't deserve me saying his name right, man. That man, he podcasting more than he hooping.
Hey, don't blame him because you slandered his name.
Hey, say what you want. Giannis got the entire family eating right now. I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it, bro.
Yeah, they definitely ain't eating sardines because of him.
I tell you that.
D, you being an indie man, like, I feel like you need to slander those people over there. Like, you should be smacking them. Miles Turner gave him 10 years, and they
bro, they
that's longer than dang. I bet that's probably top 10 tenure in the NBA right now.
Yo, he was the longest tenured Pacer, and it's pretty much like, bro, like, that man earned 20 to 25 million a year. Like, y'all owed him 20 to 25 million a year. He earned that. Like, give that man his money. Yo, you should have paid him. And then you got the nerve to boo him when he comes back. When
I couldn't
didn't pay him.
I really couldn't believe it.
Like, y'all didn't pay him. He didn't leave. He went to go get his money because y'all wouldn't open y'all wallet.
And I know that he's been saying some stuff in the media about the Pacers, but he's been saying about the Pacers, not about the fans. He ain't said nothing about the fans but love.
Hey, if I'm him, I start talking about all of Indy. Man, y'all stink. Y'all water suck. I would just start saying stuff that don't even make sense.
Well, I still clap my hand.
I bet you if TJ McConnell got paid, they still clap for him.
Oh, definitely.
They trying to get him a statue out there. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, hey, I mean, TJ McConnell, man, like let's use another white player, man. I like TJ McConnell.
I love. I'm saying I love his game, but I'm just saying Indiana, and because he's white, he could have He could have gone to Milwaukee. He could have gone to Chicago. He would have come back to Indianapolis and still been treated like a king.
If Johnny
Yeah.
Furphy gets traded mid-season, by the end of the season, when he comes back, he's going to get a standing ovation.
Jennifer.
And he ain't even American. He ain't even American.
Miles Turner outlasted Sabonis, man. Like, dude, he was literally the heart and soul of the Pacers for a decade. I can't believe I rock my world, man. Shoot, there ain't no loyalty out here, bro.
And that's why I say it's not that Miles Turner got paid the contract he got paid, because on his face, if Milwaukee had only done that to sign him and sign him $25-27 million a year, then hey, do it, because you're doing all you can to keep Giannis. I just don't like it, coupled with the fact that they had to stretch Dame's contract.
They were gonna have to stretch Dame's contract for somebody though.
True.
They would have had to, but you got to get a little bit better than you got to get you an all-star if you're gonna do that.
Hey,
If you got $20 million in dead money on your books in today's league with the CBA that you love so much, you got to get an all-star.
Should have waited for Ja.
Hey man, I respect.
It would have been a better option.
I respect him going get his bread. I bet you, because he wanted to be a Pacer. I bet you if the Pacers would have offered him, let's say what Bucks offered him 4 years 108, right? 4 years 108. Say if the Pacers would have offered him, I don't know, let's say 80. I forget what they even offered him, 80, 85 for 3. I bet you he would have stayed.
Yeah, he said it was something in the offseason. He said it was something like he was getting offered like 15 to 17 million a year. Something.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you offer him 80 mil for 3, I bet you he stay.
And he's 30 and he's been healthy his whole career.
He's been healthy his whole career.
So yeah, it definitely was some dirty work. But we're
they not local.
Not in Indy. Here's the thing. This is when the Pacers' final offer, it was actually 3 years for 60.
Whew.
3 years for 60, so 20. So this Bucks offered 4 years 107.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's less money and less years. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, if I bet you if they took that 60 and made it like 75, 80, he definitely would have stayed. For the same, if you still wanted 3 years, 75, 80 for 3, he definitely would have stayed.
Shoot.
Yeah.
But it ain't like they got better options, bro. Because y'all about to be cheeks. So hope y'all have fun. I hope the city have fun going to the finals. I hope it was great. Because you niggas ain't going back for another 20 years. So I hope it was fun.
They came out. The thing is, they came out and showed some fight against the Thunder, but then ever since then they hadn't done nothing. They've been bad so far this year.
They cursed.
Yeah,
that's what you get.
But we are gonna go ahead and take it south and jump off the boat and talk about. Darius has been itching to talk about this since Sunday.
Yes,
we're gonna talk about the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
I'm gonna set. Hold on, I'm gonna set the timer because this may go 30 minutes.
You ain't talking about the Bears. Let me tell you something. Bear down.
Yes,
Chicago Bears.
Let
me tell you something. Make the way, clear the way for victory. That's what they say. That's what I'm saying. The Bears, man. When
Chicago get a little taste of victory and they don't know how to act.
No, it's not.
Hey, let us have ours, man. It's been a long time.
Right. Let me tell you something. They've been lying to us for years, saying these Cowboys is America's team. We've been lied to for years. Let us have this, bro. Like, relax, relax. But I feel like it's not necessarily the record that is impressive. You can feel the culture shift in Chicago coming.
Yeah.
And for those Bears fans that be talking trash about Caleb,
right? Let that man paint his nails.
He painted his nails as long as he's throwing touchdowns. I'm cool with it. But let the man develop. For everybody to be saying,
at least they ain't out here doing TikToks like Jerry McCain with the
right.
Oh Lord.
First of all, that's even bad because Jerry McCain doing TikToks and give you 30. I had to punch him in the face, bro. You got to see me. You can't hit me with a.
He got to get healthy before he keep on.
You can't hit me with a and then come give me 20. I'm punching you in the face. I'm punching you in the face. The second you give me 20, you do a TikTok, I'm punching you in the face. You go right back to IR. I tell you that. But back to the Bears. it's a culture shift that's impressive. I thought the game gave me like 3 heart attacks. It raised my blood pressure like 30 times.
Yes.
It gave me gout about 15 times. like it took me through a myriad of emotion. But the fact that we won that game because we kept fighting, last year's Bears lose that game hands
Yep.
down. We lose it. We do not win that game.
Y'all did. Y'all got
Stop,
command.
stop. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Hey, what was his name? What was his name celebrating in the end zone?
We don't
Tyreek
speak that name.
Stevenson.
Don't say it.
Tyreek Stevenson. Let me tell you something. But that's what I'm saying. But it shows how Ben has this team focused. He got them believing. He got them believing. What he say? Good, better, best. Never let it rest. To your good is better, your better is best, baby. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. You ever seen those TV shows or those like memes where it's like it shows one emotion 1 second and then it goes on the screen a few moments later? I'm ready to get to the end of the season so we can do a still frame of now versus a still frame of the end of the season.
Don't do that.
No, because I'm telling you, like, this is my prediction for the Bears. Like, at best, we'll be like 10-7 at best.
Okay.
At worst, we're probably gonna be 9-10. I mean, not 9 and 10.
9 and 8,
7 and 10. So either 7 and 10 or 8 and 9. We'll be in somewhere in there. And I still think that's a successful season because it shows a culture shift. It shows that we're trending in the right direction. I think Caleb is our guy. We need to let him develop. He doesn't. What people want to see with Caleb is they want to see him be generational now. But it's like Pat Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, like a lot of these quarterbacks had the luxury of kind of what Jordan Love had the luxury of sitting behind a vet and just watching the game and learning the game. Our quarterback has to learn in real time. And a lot of those throws he's making is not many quarterbacks that can make those throws. He doesn't make bad decisions. It's the simple things that he needs to get better at. But he's
his
still
biggest
dynamic.
thing is he was taking a lot of sacks and he's gotten better at that this year.
And he's gotten better. He was taking a lot of sacks. He took 68 sacks last year and threw for over 3,500 yards. That's his floor. So I'm like, if that's the floor, bro, like
then the ceiling is the roof.
It's crazy. He threw for 3,500. He's on pace now to be the first Bear to throw for 4,000 yards.
Yeah.
Like that's bananas.
Which is kind of crazy considering you would assume Jay Cutler did it when they had Brandon Marshall.
No, I'm just saying he did not. It's not that impressive. Not for Caleb. It's the Bears' standard of QBs is very very low. It's almost weird actually having like a really really good offense as a Bears fan and our defense being the problem. I don't think
it's never been like that.
Yeah, I haven't felt those emotions in a Bears game since the 2006 game against the Cardinals. The we are who they are who we thought they were game. Like that's what kept popping in my head. Yeah. Even though we were the ones allowing them to come back, and then we switched it up. But I just haven't felt that roller coaster in a while. It's kind of fun to have an offense that's good. I don't like our defense is bad. But it's just like a little change. Like,
but our defense is also bad because we got a lot of injuries too. So we got to take it into account. It's not like our, Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson. We just lost our defensive end, Dame. I forget his how to pronounce his last name. But we kind of got depleted on our defensive end, but even then we still lead the league in takeaways. With a bad defense, we still lead the league in takeaways.
Dang, I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, our defense ain't great, but we get 3+ takeaways a game, baby. We win in that game. But like I said, I feel like we're at the point where we have something to look forward to. I personally, as a realistic Bears fan, like I said, at best, I think we'll be 10-7. I wouldn't be, or 8-9 at worst. I say this year it's the culture shift. Next year, guys will be healthy, be able to buy into Ben Johnson's system. And I think next year we'll be talking about like, Bears are a playoff team. They're a team to, be reckoned with. Because, I mean, right now, like, our division is still one of the toughest divisions in the league right now. You know what I mean? Like, so the fact that we're third in our division, beating the Vikings. And I think we still can beat the Packers and Lions.
Okay, let's not get too.
No,
I'm with you.
we
I'm
still
with
can
you.
beat them. They're not
I'm with you. I
unbeatable.
just want to keep my
The pack
expectations.
the Packers
Packers
were
look-
viewed as like unbeatable coming into this year, but they look very
Yeah,
beatable
they
so
look
far
very
this year.
beatable now. They
You're
look
not
very
lying,
beatable.
but we just went through a 4-year period where none of our teams made the playoffs until this year with the Cubs. I just want to keep my expectations low for now, just for now. It was
Hey, man.
traumatizing. We watching Dallas. The Rangers win the World. I live in Dallas. The Rangers win the World Series. The Mavs go to the freaking finals. The Stars go to the conference final. Like, it's traumatizing.
Hey man, I think right now is a good chance. It's a good time to be a Bears fan, baby. Bear down. We
Good time to
locked
be
in.
a Chicago fan. We're 5-1 with the Bulls.
Bro, we
Just for today. I mean, we're about to lose, but just for today.
we
right
5-2 after we
stay in the
5-2
moment,
after
Whoopi.
tonight.
Stay in the moment.
We 5-2 after tonight.
I would say I am proud of you because I was expecting y'all to be like the Bears are going to the Super Bowl like
No,
next year, like
that's aggressive.
but
That's
but you're kind of like Bane. You've lived in the darkness, and so that little taste of light, you
No,
still know
it's-
you still know what darkness
That
feels like. So
shimmer.
you got a reasonable outlook on your team.
That
But what-
shimmer of light is Caleb's nails just shining through, just sparkling.
Let me tell you something. That perfectly manicured, you know what I'm saying, ball he throw it is crazy. But I just feel like you see, I feel like as a Bears fan, you see like, okay, like you see the culture shift and you see the fact that we put up 47 points. We didn't play a perfect game and put up 47 points. So I'm like, yo, just imagine if once the timing and everything gets down, you know what I'm saying? Like they start kind of tightening up and buttoning up stuff, how much more dangerous we're gonna look. So it's like you see the progression, you see the cohesion starting to come along. And so, like, yo, if we're looking like this now, where things are still kind of shaky, oh, we are going to be nasty. And I feel like I haven't felt this type of confidence in the team since they fired Lovie Smith.
Facts.
I feel like we might be getting rid of the curse of firing a winning coach in Lovey. Maybe the football guys are like, you know, we gonna give you a little bit, see how you do with it. But if we burn this bridge now, we not throwing another lifeline. So I need the Bears to not do Bears things. And I think Ben Johnson, the way he got them playing, when they be trying to do Bear things, he like your mother in the church service talking through her teeth. Like I said, shut up, do it again. Run the play right, and they run the play right. They run the play right, bro.
Yeah, well. You guys know where I stand. I mean, I've been a Cowboys fan. I'm a Chiefs fan. I think I get a lot of flack for being a Chiefs fan because right now it feels easy to be a Chiefs fan. But I think honestly, with my dad passing, I think I've said this to y'all before. I feel like I become more of a Chiefs fan because I feel like I'm rooting for two people now. So I still love the Cowboys, but I'm just like that's the team that I expect to let me down. So if somebody teases me about the Cowboys, I'm like you can't hurt me more than I've already hurt myself. Like okay, and but like the Chiefs are that team that like when they let me down, it's surprising. So like I watch them play the Bills, and I'm like Patrick Mahomes converts a 4th and 17, and I'm like, all right, he's gonna find a way to make this happen. And when it doesn't happen, it's like almost a shock to the system. Where the Cowboys, it's like I got a group text with some Cowboys friends, and it's like you can't hurt me because I'm like it's like they got blown out last night. The score was the game was way worse than the final score indicated. And then today they go and trade a 1st-round pick for a good player, but they're trading everything like they're a contending team. And I'm like, dude, like what are we?
Yeah,
you traded Micah Parsons, one of the top 5 defensive players in the game, because you don't want to pay him, and now you got money on your books when you could have just used those picks. You could have just used those picks and reset the clock. So I'm just like, I'm talking like I care, but I don't.
No, let me tell you something. The Cowboys traded Michael Parsons. Like it's like an average dude with a bad chick, and he has yet to wife her because he thinks he can do better. And it's like, no. This is the best you can do. You need to lock this down before somebody comes along. And the
Before
Cowboys
she
think
realizes she's too good for you.
before she realizes actually she can do better. And Micah Parsons was the bad chicken in that scenario. Cowboys thought they could do better. And it's like, no,
Dang.
you can't. You know why? Because you're the Cowboys. And as long as Jerry Jones is in that owner seat, as long as he draws breath, the Lord will not let him succeed. So I feel like this is dark, but I feel like the second that Jerry Jones' reign is over, I feel like the Cowboys are it's gonna be like the Lord is like, all right, here you go, here you go. Because Jerry, I think Jerry makes decision. He makes ego decisions. Like he makes
100%.
decisions. He has a pissing contest. And it's like,
100%.
no, bro, like you got to pay your players. Like it's the reason that you're here. And it's not because of you. It's not because of your genius, big dog.
I don't know. I don't know if y'all saw this today, but Tom Brady came out and said that he cloned his dog that died 2 years ago. Jerry Jones. I took a hard left turn, but I say that because you say when Jerry Jones dies, the Cowboys are gonna find a way to succeed, and I don't doubt you. But what I also believe even more is that Jerry Jones' will to live until the Cowboys see a Super Bowl.
He gonna clone him.
Surpasses death. And
AI
I feel
Jerry
like
Jones.
and I feel like he slid into Tom Brady's DM and said, I need the recipe.
insane.
Right.
I need the,
So
I need the recipe.
So look, when you say you cloned the dog, like the whole dog, like he barks to say,
Like I'm still gonna be me, right? Like I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna have everything, right? I'm gonna have,
look,
bro.
I'm gonna have everything, right?
I'm still so shocked that you just said this man cloned his dog.
Yo, right? Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Jerry Jones, the Cowboys gonna be like, all right, man, we're gonna look for a new owner. Jerry Jones gonna walk through the door. You think you can quit me? I'm not
leaving.
baby.
I'm not leaving.
I'm always here, baby.
This man, I'm a Harry Potter fan, and they have this thing called the Resurrection Stone. That man, if anybody in the world has the Resurrection Stone,
it's gonna be Jerry.
It's Jerry. It's Jerry.
It's gonna be Jerry. Hey, look, hey, Marcus, I'll even tell you, even right now, like kind of just making a little pivot right back to the Bears because I'm excited. Even our next game, we play the Giants, baby. We play the Giants.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself, bro.
That's what I heard from the Cowboys fan. They said we play the Giants. We play the Giants.
Now, granted, the Cowboys did beat the Giants. They beat them all the time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We can beat the Giants. The two toughest games after that is gonna be the Vikings and Steelers. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 3 Vikings, Steelers, and Eagles.
Just let me live in the moment.
Wait, 5. We got.
I don't
all day. After that, at the Eagles, we got the Packers.
I don't want to live in the future.
Hold on, Mike.
I want to live right now. This moment.
Mike. After the Giants, we really got the Vikings, the Steelers, the Eagles, and the Packers.
It to myself. Today was a good.
And then we got the Browns.
Sunday was a good day. Monday was a good day. I'm not moving past those days right now.
That's fair. Take
it day by day. Take it day by day, because you get too excited, they're gonna slap you across. Those bad days gonna slap you across your head like.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Since '89, every Sunday, my father had me on Sunday watching Bears. Make every play clear the way for victory. He had me locked in. I've been locked in for 36 going on 37 years, and this Sunday I'm gonna be locked in again. Okay.
What we gonna do here before you declare the Bears the Super Bowl champions of 2026? We're gonna go ahead and pivot.
I'm never gonna do that.
We're gonna make sure we don't put any bad juju on your Bears and have Caleb Williams have a Jaden Daniels type injury. So we're gonna go ahead and shift it over to who put you on notice this week. So Darius, why don't you tell us who's putting you on notice this week? Why we got you on the Bears?
He ain't got nobody but the Bears on the
Oh man, yeah.
Ben Johnson.
I know he ain't got nobody.
I know he
ain't got nobody.
I kind of had to shift my mind back to basketball. I'm okay. So who put me on notice? I gotta say is who we as who this podcast love, them
This man,
Thompson twins.
this man stepping up to the pulpit without a sermon written. He's stalling
No,
like
no,
a
no, no.
mug.
I was stumbling a little bit, but it's those them one of those twins, the Thompson twins.
Bro.
Look, you say it at the end of a prayer, amen.
One of them,
You say
he said, this man said he opened his Bible and whatever page he was on, that was where the sermon. Open your Bibles to
amen.
Amen.
Amen. And look, amen has been blessing the Rockets
Bro,
with just upgraded play.
Did you see that dunk? So he went and he
Which
missed the
one, the
free throw.
reverse?
So, yeah, he missed the free throw. He got the rebound, threw it to Sengun,
Yep.
and Sengun put it back to him. Off
Yep.
vert,
All vert.
he
Yep.
went off and dang near 360
He's-
that mug.
He put me on those, but honestly, I feel like that team, and I feel like people don't see it now. I really do think KD being added to that team and everyone has kind of elevated their level of play. I can see them fighting I can see them fighting against OKC and beating OKC in a 7-game series. Or at least making it hard for OKC to win.
I mean, we go back to our pod, man. I was on board even after Fred VanVleet. I still think they'll be a top 3 seed. They're all developing. It's Ime, credit to Ime. He makes them all take it seriously. So
he does. He has them locked in. I feel like they were that team where you just needed that one extra piece. Now, do I think that OKC can repeat? I think OKC can. I feel like OKC right now looks like they're picking up where they left off last season.
Dude, they don't even have J-Dub back, and they are
they
undefeated, and their point differential is 12 points a game, which is on pace with where they were last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They look like
how
they're
many
just picking up
games
where
Chet
they
played?
left off.
Chet's played half of those games, maybe.
Yeah. But so I
Caruso
think
hasn't even played. He's played 1 or 2.
So I mean, if you're looking at them, like if we're talking about like another dynasty, we may be entering the OKC Thunder dynasty right now. But I think if anybody's going to interrupt that dynasty, I think the Houston Rockets can do it.
Facts.
And I think the way that Amen
Houston
Thompson
needs a point guard.
played, I still think they need a point guard. But
it's by committee.
No. Come in the playoffs, you cannot have a point guard by committee. You got to have an organizer. And again, I think Amen is in a better situation than Coop in that he's not being thrown to a position he's never played in his first year. He's had time to at least figure out the league. So I think he's in a more optimized position to be thrown to that position. But I think at the end of the day, in the playoffs, you need somebody who says, man, KD's hot right now. I need to feed him. Amen's hot right now. I need to feed him. You got to have somebody that's there. Like if all else fails, like you got to be able to have somebody that can organize an offense. And Amen's brain is not wired that way yet.
No, that's false. Dude, he was a natural point guard before the draft. He got drafted as a point guard. He just his handle wasn't tight enough at the time.
Yeah, his handle wasn't tight.
And he wasn't an outside shooter. I think he's got another 70-something games to figure it out. And they've had the playoff series with the Warriors. I don't think you're giving them enough credit for the amount of development that they're gonna go through. I'm all on board. I'm not saying they're gonna win.
I wanna be on board, but I still think worst comes to worst, you at least need a veteran point guard, even if it's 20 minutes a game.
Yeah.
Because Reed Shepherd can't guard his shadow in the dark.
Nah, he can't. He really can't. But he's finding a shot. At least he's not a negative on offense and defense now.
Yeah. I mean, do we think Amen can figure it out though?
I do.
I think
all on board.
I think he can figure it out.
I think he can figure it out as a player, and I think he can figure it out as like if he's your secondary ball handler but that's a lot to put on a guy to say, I want you to be our best defender, and I want you to be our point guard, and I want you to be our third scorer. Like that's just a lot to put on a guy that's still 20, 21?
22.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing it all by himself. Like even defense wise, he's by far their best defender. But if he wants to take a couple plays off, they still got Tari, they still got Jabari. Like that team is stacked, and Sengun does a lot of the playmaking too. If I'm
he does, he's a hub. You still need a point guard.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think that's the next evolution of men's game. You know what I'm saying? It's getting that point guard rolled down and getting the outside shot. I think between him and his brother, and honestly, I don't think between him and Asar, I don't think they're going to be great shooters.
Yeah,
I just
his
don't
brother
think
can hit
I don't
a
I
free
don't
throw
think
for
they
his
have.
They'll be serviceable.
Would you say?
Bet the under on Asar's free
They'll
throw
be
shooting
serviceable. They'll
Yeah,
be
they
serviceable
would.
shooters.
I think it's
on
somewhat.
some
I
Rajon
think
Rondo shooting right
I
now.
think it's honestly I think it's something with super athletic players. It's the mechanic. It's almost like the mechanics. Like 'cause if you notice,
But you've also been able to get by your whole life being the and he's still that
Exactly.
that's
way.
what I'm
Like
saying.
you've been able to get by your whole life not having to get a jump shot because you're just
But like you're proving my point. That's what I'm saying. Which athletic point guard was a great shooter? Derrick
Right.
Rose was trash. Wasn't a great shooter.
it's-
John Wall.
Serviceable.
John
But I'm not
Wall
saying it's
was
I don't
serviceable.
but I don't
Ja
think
was
it's
serviceable.
mechanics. I don't think it's mechanics. I just think it's hey, why
mindset.
get a jump shot when I've never had to get a jump shot?
That's what,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you get to this point where you
Ben
need that
Simmons.
jump shot, but you haven't figured out the touch and the mechanic and the, you know what I'm saying, the stop, pull up. To Russell Westbrook was serviceable, but he always relied on athleticism. I think the more athletic you are, the worse shooter you are.
If they could keep a corner three and they could hit free throws, they'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and see
I'll speed
Marcus,
through.
who put you on
Yeah, I'll
notice.
speed through mine because I know we took a little time. Giannis, he's been there. He is there. He will be there. Dude is averaging 34, 13 to 7 on 68%. And quietly he's shooting 60% from three. We know that ain't gonna hold up, but the fact that he's taking less threes, and just, taking the easy ones instead of throwing them up there nowadays, dude
Yeah.
doesn't get enough credit.
He's really efficient right now.
And that game winner from last night, kudos to him, man. He looked like
over the
Kobe.
what was that? Over the
Yeah.
left shoulder,
Over
the pivot
dang
over
near
the
two or
left
three
shoulder.
guys, yeah.
Yeah.
He
That
looked
was
like Kobe.
tough.
He looked like Kobe on that one. And I think really that's the last thing he needs to add to his game is reliable midi and something in the clutch. So
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
tough.
he's the MVP if today. We'll see
Yeah.
how it goes though.
Yeah, for sure. Them being 5-2 is crazy. And I think as far as who put me on notice, I'm going to say the Pelicans. And I'm going to go negative here because I think they put me on notice to the fact that it is time to strip it down. I think they need to make a decision whether what they want to do, regardless, whether they choose to go all in and just say, hey, we're going to try to go for a play-in spot. But it's getting late quick. I mean, they're 0-6, going on 0-7. They're down 2 with 23 seconds. So I think they just need to go ahead and hit the red button and blow it up.
Bulls
so that's
are
who put
up.
me on notice.
Bulls are up 2 with 2 points. It's a 20-point comeback. I'm sorry, they just put me on notice right now. How are we doing?
They're gonna break your heart at some point. So don't.
Vucevic with the 3-point shot.
I know the East is weak, but I feel like they're bound to break your heart at some point. But they still don't have Kobe White, which is the surprising part.
Hey man, look, but they ain't breaking our heart tonight, brother.
Okay.
Hey, I'll give you a moment to shine because normally by 5 minutes within the pod, we're already tearing down. We're doing a therapy session. Oh wow, Pelicans just hit a game winner. Alvarado, Grand Theft.
See,
he just saved Willie Green's job.
Yeah,
for a day. They said, let the title contention commence.
Yeah. Bulls got this one. I don't think they. I was watching the Pelican game. And I'm like, let me switch to this Bulls. I got to see the hometown heroes.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if Tyree. Oh, they don't. The Sixers don't even have it at their half. What is this? They got to do a full court with 3 seconds. Oh, what happened to mine? You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh. Okay.
Nope, none. We won.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna act like we are still in the middle of the pod, and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna. The Bulls did win 113-111, right. But we're gonna.
We got to draft.
Hey! You tell Quentin Grimes of the 76ers. Here you go, Smokies.
Well,
here you go.
Well, we got off the boat earlier, but now we can't get off. We're gonna be back on the boat, and we're gonna be stuck on it because this is our stuck on the boat draft. This week's topic is best duos for the season. So the draft order this week, we got Marcus. Did you draft last week?
I do not remember.
Darius?
I was last week. Darius was in the middle. You were first.
So Marcus first, me second, Darius third. As always, 4 picks, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8. So snake draft style. So there, Marcus, go ahead and kick it off with your first pick.
I almost didn't want the first one, but I think the best duo in the game is Shea and Chet. That's my number one.
You didn't pick J-Dub. You didn't pick the one that's been all NBA.
No, they have to have played this season, right? J-Dub hasn't played this season.
I wasn't even thinking play this season. I was thinking they will play this season.
How do we know he's gonna play? He ain't played yet. What if he slips on his? What if he slips in the bathroom and tears his ACL? Like, we don't know.
Well, I guess to me that opens up the possibility of me picking Shea and J-Dub because you didn't pick them.
Don't cheat.
Hey,
Technically, you're right.
I would have picked Shea and Chet anyway, to be honest.
Okay, well.
But you can't use Shea if I already used him.
Okay,
hey, we said best. No, it's me. But we said best duos. You didn't pick the duo. You picked
okay. He got Shea. He got Shea and Chet. You go.
All right, I'll go ahead and not cheat. I'll say Joker and Murray.
Joker and Murray. Okay, give me them white boys in LA, the LA Quakers. Give me Luka and AR.
I thought you weren't going to pay attention again.
Okay, I got two. Wait, what you about to say?
I thought you was going to pick the Pistons first again.
No. You ain't going to give me. Fool me once.
Give me.
Fool me
Give me
once.
Devin Booker and Malowatch. He tried to get too cute.
Fool me once. I saw y'all didn't pick them, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna pick them.
Oh man.
That man said, I got a bright idea. Let me pick Zion and Trey Murphy.
I saw y'all didn't pick them. I'm like, I'm gonna pick them. Okay, so I got my second one. Let me go ahead and get them young bulls in Philly with Tyrese and VJ.
Okay, bold. Very bold.
That's very bold. Very bold. I'm gonna go KD.
Whoa. Is it my? Oh, dang it.
No.
Go ahead.
No, that was me. I got two, and then I got my second pick, and then you get two now.
Okay. Well, who's yours, Mike?
Kevin Durant and Sengun.
Okay. Cool. All right. I'm going with who is it? Oh, Wemby and Castle. Them dudes. Right. They are the dudes on defense. Castle is locking up right now. So I'm gonna go Castle and Wemby, and then I'm gonna go a low key one. I'm gonna do Cade and Duren. Duren's becoming.
I knew you were gonna. I knew you loved the Pistons so much. I knew it was coming at some point.
Yeah, Cade's gonna be top 10 MVP. Duren is looking like a bully for real. So I think they're there.
Give me some. They've already displayed that they can be a winning combo with these two. So I'm gonna go Mitchell and Mobley.
They not winning nothing. What they win in the first round?
They won more than Cade and Duren together. I mean, they got the first seed in the East last year.
Yeah. So did D Mitch and freaking what's that French dude again? Gobert.
Your favorite player.
Yeah.
even though he's what the French call les incompetents.
Les incompetents. A
lot of good choices
y'all.
You get two here to finish it up.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go to New York. I'm gonna go Cat and dang, why can't we go Brunson JB
big body Brunson.
Yeah,
so that's one. That's one. Who's your second?
I'm gonna go. Dang.
This is where you mentioned. This is where you start mentioning the three people you think about picking. So why don't you go ahead and name one?
You know what? I'm gonna stay truthful with. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go Steph and Butler. Steph and Jimmy B.
I
thought he was going modest, right? Giddy. I was like, hold on.
No.
Giddy and Vucevic.
I was like, I know they're exciting whites, but geez.
I'm gonna go Steph. I'm gonna go Steph and Jimmy.
All right, I'm gonna go. I know Marcus is probably gonna criticize it, but we're getting pretty bare here. I'm gonna go Paolo and Franz.
Nah, I mean they were next on my list. That's.
They were. I was thinking about them, but I was like,
All right, shoot.
Here we go.
I got two really good ones right here, and I don't know which one is better right now, to be honest.
You probably got Jalen Johnson in there somewhere.
Nah, he's on my list, but Trey ain't been cutting it. He's been too efficient, to be honest. Shoot. Dang. All right, I'm gonna go Kawhi and Harden then. Kawhi looks like he's back to himself. Harden's still putting up double doubles. I'll go with
I
Kawhi.
thought about them too. I
Yeah.
can't trust Kawhi's knee.
And Randall,
Yeah.
bro. Randall's low
Yeah.
key been putting
And
up
I
some
thought
crazy
about
numbers.
Randall and Ant. I had 3. I was like, yeah.
It's tough.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. Anything. I'm having to co-sign Kawhi for a full year of health.
Yeah, I can't
Until I
trust
see
it.
But you was
Until
gonna
I-
pick Jalen Williams. He ain't even playing
because
yet.
he's 24 and he's been healthy his whole career so far. This is
Talking about this season though.
we're 6 games in, bro. 7 games in. It ain't like he's not coming back.
Kawhi has aspirations.
You got Kawhi on the other hand. That man liable to plant one of his trees and break a thumb.
Did you see that game winner he hit a few nights ago?
I saw it, no.
He goes the
I
ball.
I did see that Steve Ballmer's being sued by 11 people from Aspiration for
it will only grow more
for payments.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. People got
they could only stay on the gambling for so long before they had to go back on my man Ballmer, aka Group. So let's go ahead and run through the picks again.
Okay, shoot, I should have picked Giddy. Gosh dang, 29, 15, and 12. All right, I had Shea Chet first pick, Wimby Castle second pick, Cade and Duran, and then Kawhi and Harden.
And I had Joker and Murray, Katie and Sengun, Mitchell and Mobley, and Paolo and Franz.
I had Luka and AR, Cat and JB, Steph and Jimmy, and crap, who else I have? Yo. I can't remember I legit can't remember who I had.
You had Maxi and VJ.
Maxi and VJ. I'm like, who I just had?
And
that's how you know it was bad.
And 23 episodes in, if you didn't know that Darius is the kid that shows up to the SAT without a pencil, you now know. And with that,
it's locked in until I unlock it.
definitely did not come with the number 2.